They said Trump was crazy, but now he's exposing the real insanity in Washington. Democrats are pushing America to the brink of a shutdown, and Trump isn't backing down. If you're sick of the lies and ready for the truth, you're in the right place.
Campaign on raising your taxes, but they want to raise taxes very
The
substantially.
one thing they're concerned about, I mean, look, Republicans have total control of Washington. You guys have control of the House, the Senate, there's you. But
Well, when you say control, so we need,
Can I ask you, we're a few days away.
by the way, here we go with this guy. Go ahead, let's go. Let's hear the
We're a few
question.
days away from the end of the fiscal year and a potential shutdown.
Right.
Is there gonna be a government shutdown?
Could be, yeah, because the Democrats are crazed. They don't know what they're doing. They want to have the border opened up so that criminals can pour in. You know, we're doing unbelievable borders closed and people are coming into our country legally. They continue to want to have men and women sports. They continue to want to have transgender for everyone. They want to raise everybody's taxes at a number that's not sustainable. It's the only time in the world I've ever seen a party that wants to raise taxes. You know, I grew up in a family where I'd watch politics, and I always liked it from the time I was very young, but I'd always see politicians say, we will lower your taxes. These guys, they campaign on raising your taxes, but they want to raise taxes very substantially.
The one thing they're concerned about, I mean, look, Republicans have total control of Washington. You guys have control of the House, the Senate, there's you. But
Well, when you say control, so we need 60 votes for this, and we have 53
Right.
Republicans, so
And the
we
one
need
thing-
7
And
Democrats.
those 7 Democrats and others are asking for an extension of a tax credit on people who get the Affordable Care Act and some other government-backed health care. So are you willing to negotiate
Well,
on
what
that
they're
issue?
really asking for is they want to pay for illegal aliens that have come into our country by the millions and get onto the rolls, and they want to pay. And our people don't want to do that. Our people are taxed enough. You know, we just approved the largest tax decrease ever in the history of our country, including the extension of the previous Trump tax cuts. The tax cuts that we just approved, they want to use those tax cuts to give the money to illegal aliens, people that came into our country illegally and that are leaving the country.
So why not
You know, there's been a
negotiate?
self-deportation because of what we've been doing that's been incredible.
Welcome back to Jace Manwa. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the truth the mainstream media doesn't want you to hear. So let's talk about this. President Trump just went off on the Democrats, calling them crazed as a government shutdown looms. And let me tell you something, he's right. These Democrats aren't negotiating in good faith. They've been holding the country hostage with reckless spending and radical demands, and now they want to blame Trump for the mess they created. Typical Washington politics. Here's the reality. Trump is putting the American people first. He doesn't want more bloated government, more waste, and more handouts to special interests. He wants accountability. Meanwhile, Democrats would rather shut down the government than admit their policies are unsustainable. They're the ones who've driven inflation sky high, weakened our borders, and handed billions to foreign interests while hardworking Americans are struggling. And let's not forget, the White House is now warning about firings if there's a shutdown. Democrats and the media are already spinning this as intimidation, but let's be real. Every time there's a funding fight, they trot out fear tactics, crying about government workers missing paychecks, while ignoring the fact that taxpayers are being bled dry every single day by this out-of-control system. Trump is saying enough is enough, and I couldn't agree more. The left wants you to believe that Trump is dangerous, that he's sabotaging government stability. But you know what's dangerous? A government that spins your kids' future into oblivion. A government that prioritizes global elites over American families. That's the real threat to stability. Trump is the only one with the guts to stand up and call it what it is. At the end of the day, if there's a shutdown, it's on the Democrats. They're the ones pushing insane demands and refusing to come to the table. Trump is defending your wallet, your borders, and your future. That's why the establishment fears him. So, what do you think? Are you tired of these political games? Do you believe Trump is right to stand firm against Democrat madness? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe, and share this video so more patriots can hear the truth. This is Jace Manwa, and I'll see you in the next one.